Okay guys, I am back on Outset Island. Have you noticed morning is not broken? So yes, we already talked about this. This is the curse. So, the night will not end until we get the next pearl. Which means we don't have to worry about the pirates. So it says it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again after such a long time away. Alrighty. Really quickly, something I want to mention is I said I would probably get these two squares, but I got blown away by the Cyclos, which is that gigantic cyclone. If you see it, it will blow you away to a random square, which it blew me to right here, Southern Fair Island. So I ended up going south to Two-Eye Reef and then across here. I missed the map fish for this one. And then he also talks about if you had an item that could pierce distant enemies, that would be nice to have. But we don't have that, so I don't know why he told us that. Regardless, if that's what happens, just keep making your way along as best you can. Now, for some reason, I'm not really sure why, but there are enemies here. Just chews, though. So if you want to steal their chew jelly, feel free to do that. And then obviously kill them! Alright, now there is a few things I want to do. First off, let's go to the really bad-looking forest, the two-dimensional forest that we mentioned. If you forgot, the two-dimensional forest is up here. Hooray for a poorly drawn forest! Though I will admit this is one of the bigger islands in the game, so I guess that's to be expected. Because if you look on your map, it actually is one of the bigger islands. I mean, it's bigger than Forsaken Fortress and Dragon Roost. If anybody's wondering about the square that I missed on the map, the one that I didn't get for while I was sailing, I think that was Diamond Step Out. Oh gosh, not you guys. I'm just gonna ignore them. I think that was Diamond Step Island, though that might be the island in the corner. This one right here. I think Diamond Step Island is right here, right here. I'm not sure which. I believe it's in the corner, though. And that island is my least favorite, and you will see why later on. That island is pure evil. If you notice, the bridge is completely out now, not just missing a plank, we're missing the whole freaking thing. If you talk to this guy. So close, if I could only fly to the top of that hill, if only beneath that rock head, the triumph. I nearly spoke aloud without thinking it is a secret. Yes, quite a secret. You can actually fly to where he's talking about right now. However, there's nothing you can do about it yet. He is referring to... You can barely make it out. It's like way back there. But that is a secret we will get to much later on, and it is actually required for the game. At least, I believe part of it is. It's a multi-floor dungeon type thing. It's kind of like the Pit of 100 Trials. If you've seen the Thousand Year Door, it's like that, basically. Alright. So the wind should already be facing west. Probably is for you. If not, change the wind direction to west. Get your Deku Leaf out. And fly! If you don't have full magic power, you can probably stock up on the grass or something. And this stuff will replenish your magic. So let's go in here. Now, we've already seen this forest before, way back at the beginning when we saved Tetra. Now, if you recall, there was a rock, a gigantic rock that I said we couldn't do anything about. Oh, and it's you. Yeah, he's just there to be annoying. He can't actually... Or he's not actually something you have to defeat. He's just there to be annoying. But if you recall, there was that gigantic rock right here. And it talked about it being a fairy fountain. And the Hero of Legend used to come here. So if you take a bomb and drop it with R, don't hit A because that will throw it. Make sure you drop it with R. You can actually enter here. I'm not going to pick up that heart because I'm going to get a heart in a second here. So this is one of the fairies of the game. There are actually several fairies throughout the entire game. Some will give you bomb upgrades, some will increase, or one of them will increase your magic, some of them will increase your wallet. This one will increase your wallet. There's some other things that they do, but I don't want to spoil any items we could be getting later on. But yes, this one does upgrade your wallet finally. Instead of being able to hold a measly 200 rupees, you can hold up to 1,000, which is much better. They also, whenever they're done upgrading whatever you had, they will also leave a whole bunch of fairies inside the fountain itself. If you don't have a fairy, you need to pick one up right now, because you should have at least one empty bottle, even if you messed up with the Force Firefly like I did. So grab a fairy, use the rest to heal you if you want, or if you need to, and then leave. And even if you already have a fairy and you already know about that, remember to go anyway for the wallet upgrade. You just, like, ran straight into the wall, dude. And that's what he did. He, like, dived at me and then ran into the wall. Alright, let's get out of here. There are 2 more things I want to do before ending this off. Oh, I guess 3 now. Mailbox. This talks about how there is a big chance to win a piece of heart and other stuff like that. So go to the ship near Rockspire, and for some reason they give you 1 rupee. I'm not really sure why they do that. But let's go back in the house. I remember, there used to be a long time ago, I'm not saying I remember, but there used to be a long time ago, instead of putting the postage stamp, in other words, paying for the mail that you sent, the person that received the letter actually had to pay for it a long time ago. So if you talk to the grandma, you'll notice she's sick. So if you pull out your fairy, L-target her and use the fairy, and yes, it will look like it's using it on yourself for a second, but then it will transfer to your grandma. And she's all better. You're supposed to be taking care of us, not fighting the Dark Lord Ganondorf. But she does give you one of the best items for a bottle, especially. The Elixir Soup. What this does is it replenishes all of your life energy, all of your magic power. It also makes your attack power double until you take damage. And the best part of it all is it actually has 2 helpings inside, so you can use it twice. So it is a major advantage to have throughout the entire game. I believe you can only carry 1 bottle at a time, but still, that's really helpful. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Like I said, there's one more thing I want to do. I also want to try to see if I can buy some stuff from Beetle, but I'll do that off screen. The final thing you want to do is go back to Orca's house. So he says, show me how you've improved with your sword skills. Now you actually have to do this 3 times, or at least a minimum of 3 if you want to get the heart piece from this. But what you need to do is it says to hit him 3 or more times before he can strike you. So what you need to do is strike him continuously. And whenever he blocks one of your attacks and swings back at you, you need to either shield, Or you can use your specials and attack him like that. Either one works. I'd recommend shielding, though. Shielding's a lot safer. Another trick is try not to use the parry attacks, just do the single slashes. That also works well. And trying to back him into a corner also helps a lot as well. Note that whenever you do the special moves, it actually counts as 2 points. I'm not really sure why it does, but it does. So to end off this first mission, what you need to do is just hit him 100 or more times before he can strike you with 3. This first one's pretty easy, though. And then you just let him hit you 3 times. Or 2 or 1, or however many hearts you have left. And he will quote-unquote upgrade your status, in this case from a page to a knight. And if you hit him anywhere between 100 and 299 times, he'll give you a purple rupee. The second time around, the rules are still the same. You still have to hit him before you get 3 hearts taken away from you or get it hit 3 times, except this time you need to try to hit him 300 times. So I'm going to go ahead and skip until I actually get to that point. So I will be right back.